Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is my second video on the channel, and I'm pretty aware that I look disgusting, but it's for good reason, because today we're going to do my everyday makeup routine. This is basically the makeup that I would put on a daily when I'm just basically doing nothing, or even if I'm doing something but it's like nothing special. This is how I would do my makeup. And as you will realise during the video, that I'm not a professional makeup artist. I've never had any professional makeup training. I haven't really got a clue what I'm doing, but I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. Before we get started, please could you like and subscribe? It would mean a lot to me. This is, as I said in the last video, this is a baby channel, so I could do with like all the support I could get. So the first thing I would do when I put my makeup on, I always do, is put some moisturiser on. I've already done that today, so I'm not going to do that now because I've already done it. But I use a light moisturiser, nothing too thick and cakey, not like an overnight moisturiser. I just use a really light one as like a base, like almost like a primer type thing. So what I then do is I then get my sponges. Excuse the dirty sponge. So what I do first is I have to conceal these dark bits under my eyes. I'm lucky really that they don't protrude, they're not like bags, it's just I have this darkness under my eyes that I've always had. Even when I was little, I always had this darkness. So what I'm doing here is I'm just like highlighting the darkness to try and hide it, try and disguise that darkness under my eyes, which is always worse when I'm tired. Always worse when I'm tired. And it shows. If I don't wear makeup, it's clear that I'm tired. So this is a must for me, this concealer. As you can see as well, this is like massively lighter than my actual complexion, because if I used one that is the same colour, then it's not really going to conceal anything. As you can see, that's already made a huge difference. I look way more awake and brighter, and that is like the idea. So another part of my face that I find I need to use concealer on is these areas that I get like a darkness, just like a dark bit of colour. I don't put too much on there, I don't want to go overboard, but I just want to disguise that darkness that I have there. And to make my cheekbones more prominent, I'll put a little bit of concealer and a line across there, you can see. I then blend it in. Doing your makeup with a camera is harder than it looks. Much easier with a mirror. I have got a mirror up there, but I'm trying to look at the camera and not be rude. After I've done that bit, I then need to highlight this area here. So I use a little bit of highlighter and I just blend it up. Not all the way over here, because this bit I don't want any of it on. This contouring stuff is actually really good for photos, because you can create illusions, like really. I mean, you can create illusion of having a smaller nose. I mean, I've got quite a reasonably sized nose. I've always had, I guess I've always had a bit of a complex about it, but I don't really care about it now. As I've got older, I've learned to love who I am, and even the imperfect parts that other people might not like. It's part of me, so I just deal with it. So yeah, as I said, this is not the professional way to do it. I don't even know what the professional way to do it is, but this is the way that I do it. Right, so after I've done that, I don't actually use a lot on there, because I don't like that to be too prominent once the rest of the makeup's on. So the next thing that I do is I get a powder, which is like more to the tone of my skin, I get that one. And I simply brush my face with it. Try not to go too harsh on the bits that I put highlighter, but just enough to cover like the fact that it's highlighter. Make it look a bit more natural. We do the same on this side, all across here. Every makeup artist that ever watches this will probably cringe, because this is like probably nowhere near the way you're supposed to do it, but you know, it works for me. So there we go, I've got my base. So now, after I've got my base, I'm looking brighter, I'm looking more awake, I'm looking fresher, my skin's looking a little bit more of a brighter, nicer colour. I'm not looking so pale. As it's the winter, that pale look is not good. So the next bit that I do is I put a little bit of blusher on. I literally just mix it all in. So I just put it all along this area, not here all bunched up or like over the whole cheek. Just want to do that strip there. As you can see with the highlighter, that's created that effect, which looks much better than if you don't do it, in my personal opinion. Each to their own, obviously. And as I said, this is not the professional way to do this. I'm just doing it the way that I do it on a daily. So the next step to my makeup routine is I would then do my eyebrows. I would use a pencil. I really need to get a new pencil. Look how small that pencil is. But you know, it's done the job. It's done the job for a few months. I literally just draw on the extra area. So I literally just drawing on where there's like bits that are missing, like this area. My hair doesn't start to there, but I personally like it to just start just a slightly bit in. That's by no means perfect, but again, you get the idea. So that's like the base of my eyebrows, but I'm not done yet, because what I do next is I actually get another tool, this one, and I finish it up. So after I've gone over it with the brush, I then literally just get my fingers and I just literally go over that with my fingers, the smallest amount, just to kind of blend it a little bit, make it look a little bit more natural. As I said, I'm not a professional, so I am just literally doing my makeup how I would do it, like on a daily basis. The next thing I do is I moisturise my lips. Once they're moisturised and it's all rubbed in, that's important, it needs to be rubbed in, I would then get my highlighter again, and I'm going to use it on my lips, which you're probably thinking sounds a little bit crazy, but there's a reason why. There is a reason why, which you will see in a sec. So I literally put that on the top and the bottom, mainly wanting to focus on the outer bit of the lip and just kind of line it almost with it. And this creates like a base basically for my lipstick. I like to create the bigger lip, the pouty bigger lip, So what I do is I first use this one just to line it where I want the lip to be. And now we've got that, we are going to add the actual colour that I do want to use, which is usually a darker colour, like more of like a purple than a red, because I just think it suits me better, it suits my skin tone better. I do like red lips, I just think they don't look that great on me. I think purple is better toned for me, like a more purpley red. And so basically, well, now what we do is we get our colour that we've chosen. As I said, I prefer this darker kind of purpley red. And I get it on my brush. This is actually an eyebrow brush, but I'm using it as a lip brush because I can't find my lip brush anywhere. So this is gonna have to do. And it's good enough for what we're doing today. And I just line my lips. In the same way as I did basically with the other stuff, but just with this darker. And when that's done, as you can see, it's added extra lip to my lip. So my lips are looking a bit poutier than they would without the lipstick. It's a look that I really love. I've never had my lips done actually. I know a lot of people do. I think where I'm quite young still, I just think it's better for me to kind of lay off anything like that and just work with what I've already got. So if I can do it with makeup, then I will just do it like that rather than changing my face. So what you do next is you do the same thing on the bottom lip. Lining just over your own lip line. Don't go too far and make them way over, because it will be really noticeable that they are not your actual lips. So now we have to go over it with the colour, the actual lipstick. And voila! I do love a pout, I'm not gonna lie. So the next stage is I like to put a little bit of eyeshadow on, just a little bit of natural colour, nothing too crazy, seeing as this is a daytime look, and so I don't want to go drag queeny in the daytime. So I get my blusher brush and I'm probably going to use this pinky colour for the base, seeing as this is an actual daytime look. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to line my whole eyelid with this pink eyeshadow. And I'm going to do the same with the other side. And now, to give it that definition, I am going to add this brown colour here. It's a nice natural brown. It's got a slight metallic-y effect, but only slight. And I am going to put it here. And I'm going to do exactly the same on this side. Like so. So now we have our eyeshadow on, and the last step, well, almost last step, is a little bit of mascara. I haven't actually worn fake lashes for a little while because I feel like they kind of ruin my own lashes. They ruin my natural lashes if I wear them too much, so I've kind of stopped wearing them while I haven't been gigging. And I've been using this stuff, which is actually really good stuff. I mean, you know, my own lashes aren't that short. They look pretty short at the moment because I've got no mascara on, but when I put the mascara on, you know, they look alright. So I haven't really bothered with the fake lashes for a while, but they do look great. There's no denying, they look fantastic. So what I'm doing now is I'm just applying my mascara as carefully as I can without getting it on my eyelid, because that is really annoying when that happens. So that's one eye complete. As you can see, this mascara is actually quite good. I mean, these are my natural lashes. and I've got a little bit on my eyelid, what I wanted to avoid. But as I said, this mascara is actually okay, you know, and it stops me ruining my natural lashes. And now I do the other side. One thing as well that I always think is with mascara, the best thing to do if you're trying to get a bit more lift is you actually take it right from the bottom of your lash and kind of curl it a little bit, like roll it before you drag it up, and it kind of just pulls those extra lengths that you need out. I mean, not everyone's got long eyelashes, and not everyone has eyelashes that grow curved. Some people's eyelashes grow straight, so some people have to use lash curlers, and that's absolutely fine. I've never actually used them, so I'm scared to pull my eyelashes out. And there we have it, my everyday makeup look. Obviously hair's not done yet, but makeup done, and I must say, looking fabulous. That's the end of the video now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. Bye.